So you want to move from stuttering to freedom from stuttering. Maybe you've done something on that way, or maybe you're just thinking where and how to begin. So here are my 7 best top stuttering tips for you. To be honest, I've been very hesitant about making stuttering tips video. Although all my videos are stuttering tips in a way, right? But stuttering tips for me usually sound like something, you know, do like this, okay, you feel better. Yeah, I'm feeling better. So something to cope with stuttering without any real change. And that's probably the first reason why I was kind of hesitant about it. And the second one, probably I didn't have enough experience to really share, because I have my own story of kind of getting free from stuttering, but I needed more experience in helping other people who stutter on that way to be really confident enough and to have like a vision, what kind of best tips would I love to give to you. So here are 7 top stuttering tips I want to give you that should guide you on the way to real change, on the way to freedom from stuttering. Tip number 1, let's call it relax. Okay, you tell me, what's the most annoying and embarrassing thing to hear? Come on, relax, slow down. I think we all have heard this, and each time we hear it, well, all sorts of thoughts come to our mind, because that person just doesn't understand what's going on inside me. If I only could relax and go slower, I would. So again, it's the most embarrassing, annoying comment we can hear about our speaking, but at the same time, the first thing we want to learn really on that way to freedom from stuttering is to learn to relax, but not relax watching TV. We want to learn to relax while we speak. The very act of speaking should be relaxing. Okay, what happens when I stutter? I'm covered with tension, and that tension doesn't let me say what I want. It's a highly automated tension, and a lot of shame, negative emotions go along with that, creating a field, emotional field that goes along and becomes part of that automated tension, and that emotional background by itself launches that automated tension. So we get into that state every time we face a speaking environment, speaking situation. So we want to start unlocking that tension field, tension state, and emotional tension as well. So I want to start with a seed of relaxation, which potentially will be associated in the future, will be associated with our speaking. So that's the balloon exercise. Actually, so you imagine you're a balloon, you get a bit tense, and just deflate. Inside the Improve program, we created different exercises that are pretty much the same. Like, imagine you're moving a very heavy piano. It's so heavy. So we want to go from tension to relaxation, relaxing, breathing out, getting our mouth loose and relaxed. So again, that's just a seed we want to grow, that to start unlocking that tension state, right? This is just a seed. We want to give our body that feeling that I can relax. And then again, we start putting some words, some sounds first, then words on that. I'm feeling fine. This is just one breathing out. Any kind of meditation, relaxation can go with that. Awesome. But if you have just 1 minute in the morning, 1 minute in the evening before you go to sleep, just do the balloon exercise. Just feel that you can say what you want to say in a relaxing way. Tip number 2, foundation. There are many stuttering techniques, stuttering tricks that can help you get through speech impediments. And you feel great, and you even get fluent in certain situations. I made it. Wow. But most of the time, stuttering then comes back. Or it's relevant for mild stutterers. You're fluent most of the time, but you know that at some point you might stutter. And that feeling, that fear is so debilitating. It just doesn't let us think about anything. So you need a foundation to make sure that you relax, not only in the morning and the evening, you relax, you're able to relax in every real life setting. That your speaking can be associated with relaxation in your real everyday life. For that, we use our hand. And you can go inside the Improve program, the link down below this video, just see how we do that. But basically, we extract our sounds using our fingers, putting stresses where we need to put stresses, and yeah, just drawing that picture of our speaking so that it's a bit slower. First, a lot slower, but then just a bit slower. And the point is that we learn to relax in the beginning and in the stresses. Every stress in the first sound and every stress in that speaking piece I'm saying, they are injections of relaxation. So we say, I can see you. You see that I, it's pretty much the same balloon exercise, right? I can see, and that see, same balloon exercise. So we get that relaxation on a firm foundation because using your hand, you really extracted part of the brain which is responsible for speaking, or is responsible for motor activities as well. And actually speaking is a motor activity. Tip number 3, I would call it sing. If you're a mild stutterer, it's a great thing to do. If you're more severe one, then it's just a must. Speaking is breathing out air. The most important part of that breathing out air is the diaphragm, the muscles that we have inside that push that air. And when we stutter, we have a block, we have tension here. We're speaking in a very shallow voice over here, not in our diaphragm, not in our belly at all. And it becomes a circle, a cycle, because I have tension here, I have block, and I don't need that air. Nothing is going out. So my diaphragm muscles, they just don't work. And again, it's a circle, it becomes a circle, yeah? Our shallow breathing, broken breathing causes stuttering, stuttering causes even more broken breathing, and yeah, it just goes on. So any kind of practice, any kind of breathing exercises that develop your belly breathing, that develop the diaphragm muscles, again, is a must for severe stutterers, is a great thing to do for mild stutterers. You see, you never see a direct link between, okay, 10 times I'll do my belly breathing, and do I have any result that I can see? No, probably no. There's no direct link, no direct result we can see out of it. So singing opened up for me those breathing things and breathing exercise, because now I clearly can see I need to sing in a deep voice. I mean, it always goes from the diaphragm. You need to sing in your deep voice, having that foundation from the diaphragm. Otherwise, you just quickly see that it's so shallow, it's not singing at all. So take singing classes. If you cannot afford it, don't have time, browse the internet, YouTube, singing exercises, and just do some. Again, 1-2 minutes every day, but do something to develop your this is the best way to develop your diaphragm muscles and to feel the support of your voice. Tip number 4, I would call it don't hold it back. See, getting free from stuttering is going from one kind of confidence to the other kind of confidence. Right now, we're confident 100% that I will stutter. So we go from this confidence that I will stutter at some point to the opposite confidence that I can say what I want to say in a relaxing way. So that means in a confident way without speech impediments. And all that way to freedom from stuttering is all about growing that confidence. So now you have a seed of that. Just a seed with this balloon exercise you can do in the morning, in the evening, with the foundation. Okay, book. Okay, I can say something in a relaxing way. I can see you. Okay, I can say something in that relaxing way. This is a seed of that confidence. Now, I can do it at home. I can say something. I can say, okay, just anything this way. Then you go further. You get into video calls, like inside the Improve program, what we do, we practice, we make real life phone calls, we turn to strangers in the supermarket saying, excuse me, where are bananas here? Okay, just something. So we start growing that confidence in real life situation by creating those real life situations. So this tip is all about not holding it back in your pocket, waiting until that situation comes. Okay, tomorrow in my class I need to give an oral answer. Then I'll pull out my technique and I'll use it. It never happens like that. Even with the very best method or technique, if you're not active, if you're not using it to expand your land, then stuttering starts to expand back. So again, our way to freedom from stuttering is a way of growing that confidence that I can relax and be confident as I say what I want to say. And again, this can be done by creating speaking situations, by being active and using your skill, your new speaking skill, and not holding back. Tip number 5, be open. You see, you cannot, and it's just a rule, like a law of physics, whatever. You cannot be active without being open. Every time you introduce yourself, every time you face a speaking setting, there is one of 3 approaches or mindset you might have. One is trying to be normal, trying to hide your stuttering and your improvement efforts, your new speaking technique, you're using your new speaking skills. The second option is to say openly, I stutter. And the third option is the mindset and approach that being open about stuttering and about my improvement efforts. I'm totally fine if you guys know that I stutter and I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to enjoy my speaking. So I need more speaking because I'm practicing. I'm practicing my new speaking skill. So again, there is no way to be active with that first approach that we all tend to get back to, which is the approach of trying to be normal. So we all think like, okay, I need that technique to use it. I want to use it somehow secretly so that no one understands that I stutter, no one understands that I'm using any technique. I just want to be normal. This is the number one killer of your confidence, number one killer on the way to freedom from stuttering. Tip number 6, don't give up. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you will get derailed. You will learn something in the classroom, you get to the real life, and you mess up. You will get derailed. So it's a very important personal development skill to come back to the confidence zone. So just remember that we're growing our confidence, that we can say it in a relaxing way. So we get back to the very, very beginning. We do the balloon exercise. We say just, look, I can see you. So we get to the very beginning, get that confidence, okay. We get to that classroom where we can say anything, in fact, in a relaxing way. And we still try to, okay, if I try to make a presentation in class or to make a phone call at work and I messed up, okay, there are steps that can lead to that place, right? It's like the next level, next floor, okay? And we have a staircase, so we need to go several steps before we get there. And the easier step might be asking a stranger, hello, or excuse me, where is blah 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 metro station? Where is the drugstore? A smaller step might be asking, again, staff in the supermarket, excuse me, where are bananas here? Whatever, asking directions. There are a huge amount of smaller things that we can do using our hand, try to relax. It's also good to understand that there are fixed, what I call fixed environments. Like for people who work, that's the workplace, where people know how you behave and we have certain psychological pressure that we need to perform in our best way possible, and for us it means without stuttering. So we want to be fast, we want to hide it, we want to try to be normal. And if we try to be normal, we cannot use our skill, our new speaking skill. We cannot relax, we cannot ingrain that, inject that relaxation in our speaking. So these are fixed environments, what I call speaking environments. For people who work, that's the workplace. For people who study, that's the place of study, school, college, university, whatever. For some people, it's also a family background and relatives who do not support you in your improvement endeavors. Also, your so-called friends might be the case because, again, you don't want to look weird in front of them using your new speaking skill. Okay, these are what I call, again, fixed environments where we've had a lot of prior negative experiences. We have a certain emotional background, and overall, we want to be normal in these speaking settings. We're not ready to be really open, really active in these environments. So to get there, we need to go step by step, creating smaller speaking situations, speaking wins, and positive experiences that lead us gradually, step by step, to that next level. Tip number 7, communicate. When we have sex, we communicate. When we meet with a friend, with a colleague, with anybody, we get in a certain field, common field, and we communicate. And that's amazing. That's just a mystery we start to exchange, energy. We become like one in a way. So we do want to enjoy that precious moment. Not thinking about our stuttering, not being in that fear, but being really present, listening, asking, leading a conversation. Even if you stutter, try to enjoy that connection. And of course, if you want to enjoy it even more, look at the previous steps. Learn to relax as you speak. Your speaking should be relaxing. Put that relaxation on a foundation. Increase the capacity of what's possible for you with breathing exercises, with singing exercises. Don't hold it back. Be active. Be open about your improvement efforts. Use that connection, that communication to build up your new confidence. And again, never give up. If you want to learn more about how you want to get started, how to do that relaxing speaking, how to put it on a foundation using your hand, join the Improve program. The link is down below this video and it's totally free. For more videos, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Head over to freefromstutter.com where you can find my free Improve program. Join Free From Stutter Facebook group and I'll see you in the next video.